Good morning, everybody. I see my eye. I know if you sleep. I won't do this live since yesterday, but my voice has not come back fully yet. I lost my voice after my show on Saturday for some reason. I don't know. So I said I would sleep small, but I still know if you sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't really sleep. I just did toss and turn. Ṣé fẹ́ pa wá ni? Ṣé fẹ́ pa wá ni? Do you want to kill us? Now won't buy us. No, just look at people that just talk through. Come up front and talk about it straight up. And then also, you know, the media who will get for this country. You know, what is the job really? What are you people doing? You know, you have to go investigate, not only have to investigate very dark man sex tape outside now on Asabi. To the leak people sex tape. To the film Seun Kuti, and that one I'm going now investigative reporting. You cannot shine your light in the real dark part of this country. Now Oyibo people go to do now Oyibo people, Oyibo journalists. I want to say that this live is dedicated to, you know, I just find out about the man today, and from him I get this information, and he has done the work, and his summary. The man named a barrister Dele Ogun. He has a group called Fatherland, you know. And I want to thank him for his analysis on this, opening my own eye to it. And I want to thank my comrade. I didn't like calling my brother, but him they like say comrade. I met him through Showore, you know, comrade Fabumi. In a Marxist-Leninist, me I try to force him to become Pan-Africanist. We dey drag ourselves every day for our message. But his heart is in the right place, in the freedom of our people, you know. And I meet this barrister Dele Ogun today, and I see another comrade whose heart is in the right place. So far, this as I can see, for the freedom of our people. You know, this was a very dark man has cast my new house. He has shown us very dark man. I'm not sure see throughout when in days if he enter my room. Very dark man, no even enter my room. You know, in my house there's something called the guest room. You know, it's called the guest room. When I have guests, they stay in my guest room. And as they are adults, whatever they want to do in the guest room is their business and their prerogative. You know, it's their private space. You know, I get guest room. You know, so allow very dark man to enjoy himself, to have a good time. So see me, I get money safe. I for find babe for her. Let me say I don't get money to find. So I'm happy as he find for himself as a regi. Now that's you people's problem I'm talking about right now. Now very dark man, who very dark man they sleep with, and where very dark man they sleep with somebody. Now be an issue for this country why some few people sit down on your destiny and your life and they are destroying it and they are selling your blood right from under your skin and veins. You don't even know until you go dry finish. You go waste away like all your ancestors have wasted away. Your generations don't waste away. You say go waste away. You know? You waste away because this is the issue that you people continue to look at. All this dumbness. All of them pack on yourself for road justice for Mobad. Una school no get, una universities no get clean bathroom, una hostels that no even get better bed to sleep inside hostel, una no get lights inside a hostel, inside a lecture room for university, and they sit down 500 inside lecture room. And I want to take learn inside such congested atmosphere. They don't increase una school fees. Many of them no fee pay. Lecturer they abuse una, they rape girls, boys they create violence inside una school. They no fee do anything. They quiet now. Who very dark man they sleep with inside Shimon house. Now I want they bring come for my life. You dumb fucks. You dumb fucks. Anyway, when I don't understand, say only education can uplift the child and children of the poor. Only a robust society that pays big attention to the education of the youth can free you from poverty. You don't understand. You say all of the things I've been making for music and entertainment. How many space in Nigeria alone? We are the highest number of young people in Africa in this country. Between the ages of 18 and 35, we are 65% of this country. Between the ages of 18 and 35, you are 65% of this country. Last I checked, you are the biggest demographic. You understand? So that means you people must be at least 115 million, 120 million of you. How many space is on Big Brother? Every year, how many people did they put there? 20. In Billboard, in Nigerian charts, how many space did there? Maybe top 100. And after you come up for top 20, you're not going to make shishi. There's no shishi if you're not in the top 20 of this year. So anybody from 21 downwards is suffering. How many films do they act in a year? Because now they think, let me think for you. How many films do they act in a year? How many PAs do every actors need? How many the entertainment industry cannot employ more than 2-3 million of you? With actually maybe only 1,000 of that 3 million actually making some real money and paying the rest some change to survive. The only way we want life will take better for this country is for the institutions to work, for the civil service to work, for the regulatory agencies to work, for the ministries to work, for the factories to work, for all these things where they support for our country, make it work, so that when you people go to school, you all can be employed, gainfully employed with a career, upwardly mobile career. Not be the one who said, "Woman, I'm going to protest to be what did they call them? Protest to become a kekemawa driver." Protest to be kekemawa driver. I've told you, you don't know what freedom is. So when I protest, when I fight because the country they good, that you all can become great. So that you all can become great. That's not saying that they famous. Do you think you all can be famous? And the war will say everybody will get 15 minutes of fame. If that is true, there are 7 billion people in this world. 15 minutes. That almost forget. Nobody is getting any 15. And your 15 minutes of fame, who even told you is fame that will bring you money or anything positive? People get famous because they are going to jail. People get famous because motor hit them. Everybody's talking about how they die. So it will not be every fame they bring money. If you don't want to concentrate on the things that matter to your life, now we'll let some idiots where they don't bribe money, where they don't pay, put inside their pocket, where they don't mouthpiece. People say they don't turn their entire existence to be mouthpiece, narrators of a certain narrative, coming out to tell you your life. Now they go out, they destroy yourself. I swear down. The mumu they do now, The mumu they do now. Before I enter the topic, really, because this one I will name names, because the name, this is the case in court. Before I even go on, let me thank Mr. Anikulapo-Kuti. I mean, is that how you say his last name? Mr. Anikulapo-Kuti. I mean, that's how you say his last name. That's how you say his last name. We do that documentary about Nigeria, the history of an African colony for Netflix. Now I don't know why they rope him for $100,000 case for EFCC. And the man fight to remove Nigeria from this story where I wanted. Now he make sure this scam no work. Because the man make sure this scam no work, he fight the give and case for the rope him case for EFCC. The rope him straight, one send and go jail. The powers that be in this country. The same manipulators that manipulate your mind. Because see, these issues, this is no longer military. You know, in the military era, they don't burn anybody well to bring any of these things come public space. You know, but in democracy, because especially the facts in Nigerian government need to be in good terms with the European Union and the American government, they must act like there's freedom of press. They must act like the press is free. So information that is out there, the press has every right to report it. So they make sure so they own the press, they own those ones. They don't burn their way. Imagine this kind of issue where you know be front headline news for all over Nigerian news. Maybe say that the only thing they talk about is that. Imagine $11 billion and they won't scam Nigeria. 11 billion. Our national budget is only $40 billion. A few people want to. On this same case, Obasanjo them don't first scam on 16 billion. I remember the NIPP, Obasanjo, natural gas, electricity, national independent pipeline project for natural gas, electricity. Obasanjo, on the last day of his presidency, I was in 2007. I can never forget, on the 28th of May, 2007, last day of Obasanjo went to go and commission that NIPP. He said the thing don't work. Whereas they just put demo jail, they just erect some things. No pipeline, join the team, no line, no pipeline, no gas. Obasanjo go commission and say no, they work because they collected $16 billion. Nigeria budget, I repeat to you, is $40 billion a year. Now we use for budget. Obasanjo they collect $16 billion. And they spend based on that project that is a white elephant project that has never pumped 1 ounce of gas. That one consider the right letter. During the right letter. Some idiots will say, unless I get the right letter, the right letter. Could you daft me going to letter? All of them we read that letter. We post that letter. We say that letter means something for election. Could you daft me going? Now, 11 billion. Jonathan them, from Jonathan time, enter Buhari time. Now they want scam. Now, Olashuko Shashori na save us. God bless you, sir, anywhere where you dey. May God bless you. Let the ancestors continue to bless you. Can you do my name showing? Before I go on, so I post something yesterday for my story, you know, and they swear for that Jaruma girl. So when people come meet me, say, they come, they tag me, say, me and they laugh somebody will get mental issues. Mental issue is nothing to laugh about. Everybody will talk that thing about me, say, mental issues, except you can show me. You can show me where you went to go and comment when the girl recommends me, they jail me. Because my own freedom is something to laugh about, Abi. My own freedom is something to joke about. Abi? Except if you show me where you go put under that post, say, stop joking with this man's freedom. For you to say that, then you need that. Twice now she do it. When I had my issue with the Nigerian police. Also, the one will not even concern anybody at all. It concerned me and former first lady. Where she go lock one boy or beat the boy up because the boy says she's fat. And me, I come outside, I repeat and say, Aisha Buhari, you are fat. Jaruma went online. Say they must lock me up. I'm rude. How did I talk to first lady? She won't turn herself to first daughter by force. She want me to adopt her and enter presidential family. They adopt her and enter mental asylum. See, when people will be acting crazy, these are people to see that this is madness. Somebody don't talk to you. You are jumping on the person. You are a mad person. You don't go advise them on MRC. One day mental asylum. Mental asylum. So now I can't decide to reply. Then you idiots want to talk shit. Now I know I want to talk. You want to talk shit? You want to talk shit now? You know you want to talk shit? Can you Canada for me? Now my new swear. My new swear for that be that. Can you Canada for me? Or law? Can you Canada for me? It will be my chef 1 year. If you want to make any Nigeria fear, just can you Canada for me? Ah, my Benny. Hey, Baba, I just go Canada for me. Enjoy. You don't go Canada for you. Secondly, they say how they laugh. Your ma can say house born. You don't follow me often. Because people when they follow me often, they say the day go when the house born, I went live. I don't wait. As the house they born, as they try to quench the fire, I was on live. Except you said when they portray my daughter as dog for a yes kid video, they take my trials and tribulation, make joke. He used my trials and tribulation to make joke. Not only that, he call my daughter a dog, basically, in his useless speech. That unfunny motherfucker. That dry goat with smelly mouth. Imagine they smell. I can't ask anybody in the industry. I said they want to lie to him. My own daughter, they portray him as dog. That one where they beat his wife up and down. No woman from your house can ever respect her. Because I'm sure his children have seen him beating his wife. Now no see that one. Already hear that. Now they hear the video. Now they laugh. Now they tag me. And they look at. The ancestors answer her. I talk my own. I won't come talk say one thing. Shopono ma pa gbogbo yin se. Shopono. Na go kill all of una. I just say my voice don't go past like this. My voice is getting better. I never go, but I don't feel wait again. I don't feel wait again. Now, first of all, the son will represent Nigeria for this matter. We don't know how much the man charge Nigeria for case where in the plan with the opponents to lose. For the arbitration where we lose first for this case. So I'll give you a quick background. P&ID said they won't build, basically they won't build gas plant for Nigeria. So they went into a deal with the Nigerian government. You know, they were backed by some powerful Nigerians. T.Y. Danjuma is one of the powerful Nigerians backing this company. Companies that collect money, this is what they do. This is not what they happen for this country. And this is not why the media of Nigeria and these influencers must always face celebrities. Only celebrities. As if anything that happens to celebrity move this country forward. Nothing will happen to celebrity can move this country forward. Except we institutionalize it ourselves from the perspective of the people. So they always, you know, that they distract your attention to stupid things. They turn evil people to your role models. People who won't manipulate your brain. Now that's what they look up to. That they've been paid, they know how it is their job description. All the influencers, they get political backer. All of them. That's why any of them will come online. That's why they make mouth. You know, I'll deal with you. I will show you what I take passing for this Nigeria. I will show you what I take passing for this Nigeria. The two they take passes for this Nigeria is their political backers. So how can people that you all know are in bed with the people destroying this country, come they tell you and say they like you. You say come believe say they like you. You go they act accordingly. This is because you all know the truth. None of them like Nigeria. Una like una self. That's because una like una self because una know say none of una like Nigeria. That is what unites you people. Your selfish interest. Now can they pretend online? Both the celeb influencer and the people now can they pretend online as if anything people are doing is for Nigeria. When people know it's for your individual hatred of Nigeria, who not know secretly Whether they conjure anything will be anti-African, now they pour the money inside. So far the thing hate Africa, you people are there. Church hate Africa, you people are there. Mosque hate Africa, you people are there. All the year film insulting Africa, you people are there. African juju, they kill everybody. African juju, they destroy everything. Jesus Christ will come and save you at the end. You people are all there. Buy Gucci, buy Benz, you people are all there. When Africa go call, where are you people? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Anything African, where are you people? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So, these things are in the public spaces. People are paid billions of naira every year to make sure that you don't get that information. To make sure that instead of them to say, talk about these things, they talk about stupid trivial issues. They come and talk about Chicago certificates. Nonsense, stupid things that doesn't move this country forward. Then they will spread on their life. That every intelligent person knows is nonsense, stupid thing. IREV machine during Davido Uncle election for Osun State. INEC, the tribunal don't talk about. Say, not uploading IREV doesn't mean anything. Davido Uncle win the election. All of them jubilate. Based on the fact that not upholding IREV does not count. Then it should not turn. They repeat the same thing. And I say it's injustice. The Chicago school, go and read the thing where they put there. Go and read with your own eyes. Read the deposition of the registrar of that school. When I come back to this country, it was the first thing I did because that was the noise I was hearing everywhere. I went to go and read this school. Not in the school talk. What did they repeat? They twist everything for personal and selfish interest to make that the news of Nigeria. And whereas the news of this country is this P&ID scandal. This case where Nigeria win 2 days ago. If Nigeria did not win this case, would have had to pay this company $11 billion. They don't really position themselves. The lawyer, the Seun Kuti, where they represent Nigeria in the failed arbitration, intentionally or whether they sabotage their own country, they leak Nigeria legal secrets to the company who they follow the. So they will advise Nigeria, tell the company who they fight the same advice. Tell them what Nigeria they plan. Nigeria is a country, and Nigeria will be human being. You understand? Nobody owns Nigeria. As a barrister, Daily Ogun top, they say Nigeria belongs to everybody, just so Nigeria belongs to nobody. Just like Buhari. That's why we don't see Buhari in action. It doesn't exist. You belong to everybody, so therefore you belong to nobody. So all these people that are supposed to be working for Nigeria, can't they work for the company? When Nigeria they fight against, they give all the. He charged Nigeria $179 million. Now this man won't collect from this case. The case where he lose. Country when no get school, when no get road. This is what I'm saying. People going to say they get billions. Now when they hail them. Country where they pay people 30,000 a month. This man they charge $170-something million for case where even they sabotage in country. Traitors, left, right, and center. They don't teach you now how to embrace treachery, how to love traitors. Now, so Lagos State to build a railway. This railway they make noise at $54 million per kilometer. Whereas the same company built the same railroad for Ethiopia at $2 million per kilometer. Treachery. But they are your big boys. They're your big boys. You people be hailing them, jumping up and down, falling over yourself for nonsense that they do in this country. See, there are certain people we are going to even call out for this P&ID scandal. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and that this country sits on his hand. None of these people have been rounded up. In fact, this one woman, the madam with the thief, the money pass. She just died recently. This Mrs. Grace Tiger, the legal director of the Department of Petroleum Resources, you know, And I'm sure say our children give her befitting burial after betraying a nation. It also say, in setting aside the sum of 11 billion, I'm reading from the message. In setting aside the sum of 11 billion awarded against Nigeria, the English court took into consideration the pervasive, corrupt practices of P&ID and their Nigerian confederates. The court then proceeded to list the unscrupulous Nigerians who connive with foreigners to bankrupt their own country, to wit: Bodrick Bozimo, the former Minister of Police Affairs. This man and his family raped the Nigerian police to Koma through award of phony contracts to P&ID, from which they earn kickbacks to fund their luxurious lifestyle. Dr. B.K. Kegama, former Federal Permanent Secretary. His name features permanently in every conversation surrounding graft. He did not disappoint this time. Ambassador Dauda Danladi, former Administrator, Defense Ministry. This man just sat down and practically shared Nigeria's defense budget between his family and P&ID directors. All you have to do is go and read this. It's in public. Any Nigerian journalist can pick this judgment, read this judgment from this British judge, and inform the Nigerian people in a language that they will understand, and put fire in the nyash of all these people. If things like this are not prosecuted in this country, if companies like this and their European owners, because this company, this P&ID, this their company, the guy we get them, has been making money with Nigeria police over inflated costs of everything. I see all these things I was reading the court judgment. The court judgment is right here. I read it for over an hour. I was reading the court judgment. This is the court judgment here. So, it's public. It is public knowledge, oh, ladies and gentlemen. It is public knowledge. Nigerian journalists. Mrs. Grace Tiger, former legal director, Department of Petroleum Resources. This woman received a series of bribes in dollars from P&ID to influence the award of weighted gas supply and processing agreement. She drafted the agreement in terms favorable to P&ID, cajoled the supervising minister to sign same, and continued to receive bribe from company throughout the arbitration proceedings. Meaning, while Nigeria was in court during the not in court, but in the arbitration proceedings, was in court kind of. You know, arbitration is secret. Supposed to be secret. Nobody's supposed to know what all these things are supposed to come out. They could just collect this 6.6 billion, share them between the company and all the people here there from Nigeria. Nobody would have known what happened because it will have been sealed in secrecy. Now, because of Olasupo Shashoreo, we fight this thing on behalf of Nigeria because he knows he will not go pay this money. That's how we all know what is going on here. 11 billion. Now they owe for pay these people waiting for share. Lawyer said 170 something million. In fact, the two councils where they fight for this company, the judge said they were going to receive life-changing sums. One of the lawyers of this P&ID, they on 850 million pounds. The other one will collect 3 billion pounds bill. 3 billion. Nigeria will not get road to drive on. We have no roads. We no get lights. No get water. Our children, they sit down for ground for classroom. No blackboard. Our children, they sit down for ground. They say between January and June this year, Nigerians spent $340 million on paying school fees abroad. What is the Nigerian national budget of what is the educational budget a year of this country? But we Nigerians can gather 340 million among ourselves to pay Oyibo for our children to the school there. But we not fit build anything for our own country. Somebody here say, who do us like this? These traitors that you continue to worship. These traitors that you cannot stand up to, that you're all cowardly in front of, when nobody shake. Now, say me, because of, you think these are influencers and celebrities, that should they be something, because they're going to do any, you think these are, what, And I said there be something. They said they can't mind. Who do you think this? They will take on our destiny, they buy motive for our children, and will come online, they insult on our own fathers, will be victims. Your parents are victims of these people's atrocities. And I will come online, my papa where you take, wait this one, they do like this, my mama where you take, wait this one, they do like stupid children. And also because of the victimhood will make your parents be ignorant people. And only then train you well to understand how precious a parent is. Your freedom to come online, they disparage your own lineage based on the activities of a criminal, based on the activities of a traitor, because the traitor, they flash you the spoils of your own destruction. Person will loot your own destiny, loot your own life. They show you the spoils, the loot of your own generational existence. You won't go online. Some of you, they swear for her. Some of you, they swear for all of the generation when they try that nonsense. They can't go online. They take a test now, whether they don't get sense. They test you now. You know something like they call it social engineering. Yesterday, me and my friend for this house, we watch one documentary. We watch one show last week tonight by John Oliver. John Oliver, big ups to you, man. Like the only man we may ever respect for American TV, that John Oliver, that's my man. He do one exposé on a company called McKinsey. Social engineers. When I look at the documentary finish, when I see the sinister behavior of that company, how that company helps big people, big companies, evil government to manipulate their people. I tell my guys, this company must stay Nigeria. We go Google, we put McKinsey. I never even type McKinsey finish. Come out McKinsey Nigeria. Their office there for Lugard. I say they must stay. This is not a coincidence. I say they must stay. I say what it is. I Google and I say McKinsey Nigeria. He come out. I look the address. He there for Lugard. He I see una must stay. I see una hand. They see una hand. These social engineers, people don't know what is going on. They are fingering your brain left and right. Fingering your brain like this. You think you are in control of your own actions. You are not. Because you never thought your actions through. Trust me, you never sit down one day. Think where what you are doing. Meanwhile, no one person. Ancestors, thank you for removing some people from my life. Why would they complain all the time? Oh, my chest pains me, my heart pains me, my liver pains me, my back pains me. This person taking cocaine, drinking all the time, doing all sorts. The same person, my heart is paining me, my hand is paining me, my neck is paining me. I can't sleep. If I try to sleep, doing all the evil things that make sure that those things continue to plague their life. There you go. You have been programmed to self-destruct. You can't even help because you are not thinking your actions through. You don't see that and you just, this thing I'm doing. You are autopilot. Autopilot. So what kind of country are we in that these kind of things happen? And the people that do it, nobody says anything to them. Because as I'm talking to you, that the president of this country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you cannot tell me you don't know that this P&ID thing is going on. Because I know for a fact that Olasupo Shashore is great friends with Raji Fashola. I know that for a fact. They are like 5 and 6. So there's no way Shashore is Raji Fashola's friend and you don't know about this P&ID scandal. But kill and shame pie. What's going to happen to all these people? Nothing. This is why they always drum in your ear that they're looking for foreign investment. This is what the foreign investment is: local extraction. They work with these companies deliver nothing to Nigeria. Nothing. Penny wise, pound foolish. They'll bring maybe 1 or 2 million and then they take 11 billion away from our country and share among themselves. Lawyers alone will be collecting 850 million pounds, $176 million. Adetunji Adebayo, the most unpatriotic. I'm reading, not me talking, I'm just reading the report too. Not me talking, I'm just reading. The most unpatriotic Nigerian since independence. He leaked series of state secret and privileged legal communications from Nigeria to P&ID. This gave the road company leverage at every point in the entire saga. Imagine, and this one children said, "Go, they look and they go, Daddy, buy me car. Daddy bought me this. Daddy sent me to school. Daddy is a good man. Daddy." His wife said, "Go say, honey, darling, buy me new wig, buy me new bag." A man that is selling the generations of his people to just one company. Now, company, CIA never called this one. So CIA never called. So it's CIA, MI6, Chinese Secret Service. They've not called them. They are. Hey. If they talk like they go say, now black man, they do black man. Now black man, they do black man. Now black man, they do black man. They don't go talk and wear. Say now black man, when they work for white man, they do black man. Talk and wear. Say the full sentence. If you say full sentences, police no go arrest you. Police no go arrest you. Now black man, when they work for white man, they spoil black man. Talk and finish. But you know the fear on our masters. Now no one mention our God their name inside the matter. Now black man, they do black man. Now black man, they do black man. No politician, none of these people now wife, none of their wife. After they go say they be now black man, Nigerian men are oppressing their wife. Nigerian men are wicked to women. Nigerian men is women. They are women. This one wife now can never look and say, "You are a wicked man, you are spoiling this country. I'm packing my load, I'm leaving your house." Name one woman in this country that has packed her load out of a politician's house because the politician is spoiling Nigeria. I'll wait. Name one woman that pack her bag and baggages out of that bastard man's house, or a husband that pack his bag and baggages out of that stupid woman's house. Say, "This woman is spoiling Nigeria. This man is spoiling Nigeria. That's why I left him. He's stealing from the generation of my children's friends and my family members that don't have. This man is trying to destroy." Have you heard it before? They can't turn Nigerian men are useless. Nigerian men are useless. Nigerian men are wicked. Nigeria. It is your husband that is useless and wicked. It is your husband's behavior that is making us behave like this. Because he has stolen all our opportunities. We have nothing else to do with our lives. It is your wife that is making us behave like this. Justice Alpha Belgoa. What do I even have to talk about this one? Do I even have to talk about this one? Do I have to talk about this one? Ewo. We as Nigerian people, or we as African people in general, man, at some point, we need to take a long look in the goddamn mirror. Because I'm beginning to see that this is now like we are deceiving ourselves on some kind of dangerous level. Like, you know, I don't know how to say it, but you know, like we know what we are doing is wrong. We know. I don't want to believe anymore that we are victims, like 100% victim. I believe now some of us, they set ourselves up now. We are setting ourselves up because we believe maybe one day we reach there, so we set ourselves up. If we die, we die. while hoping to be there. Because we all know now. Now there's no hiding it. Everybody knows. Reading this P&ID judgment, I realized so much is wrong in this country. People's wives are just being paid hospital bill, paid to go shopping. Everything is in the judgment, man. This thing, please try and read this judgment. Go online. It will be there. You can find it, I'm sure. I'm sure. If not, I'll find a way to make the link public. In fact, I'll put the link on my story. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link in my story so that people can go in the link and read by themselves if you feel like. I know many of you don't like reading, but you know, if you feel like you want to, I'll try and post it. It's difficult, you know, because one thing, there's make people they loot. Make people they loot is one thing. You know, make people they loot is one thing. You know. But the treachery, you know, now which man if you understand. You see, for America, all these rich people, they are looters too. From Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they loot their country. They commit money laundering. All these corrupt things that Nigerians do, where do you think they learn it from? Where do you think they learn it from? Where do you think they learn it from? It's from these Europeans they learn it now. At the time, I say Samuel Eto'o. They made him head of Cameroonian football. At the time, people were, they were Paris, taxi driver, or you put them say, things, people like JJ are entering into going back to their country. And that time, there was the rumor that JJ was going to become Minister of Sports. So the guy, they tell me, say, JJ will become Minister of Sports. Now, Arab guy, sorry, not be white guy, Arab guy, you know, African guy, talking about African sports. And he knew that JJ was being shortlisted. I say, I beg. He said, make a look what Samuel Eto'o is doing in Cameroon. I say, UK, are you following the news? Samuel Eto'o is in a big scandal for bribing referees, manipulating games. A whole Samuel Eto'o. He said, but he believes Samuel Eto'o, we don't play for all the best leagues, we know how to run football cleanly. I say, now the fact say he play for those leagues, now he can know how to be corrupt. Luckily for me, not up to 2 weeks, Barcelona scandal come out, say they've been bribing referee. Barcelona has been bribing the ref, and Eto'o was in Barcelona for how many years? So are we surprised he said, come Africa, bribing referee? But nobody is going to, where's what I'm looking for? Nobody's going to look at that and make the connection. Make the connection. In fact, let me not tell you the part of this state will blow my mind the most. That the amount of corruption and the way Nigeria was treated by its own citizens, make Oyibo they pity us. The way these Nigerians involved, the way they behave in this case, the way they went against all the principles of arbitration. You understand? Because this court of arbitration, where they go, everything was supposed to be secret. There's a way they do it to protect both parties, to come to a just conclusion. All the Nigerians betrayed all the ethics and ethos of that process, was betrayed to the extent that the judge said that the process of arbitration, the process, this whole process that is tarnished for, he have to send, the man said he's going to recommend that this case is put in one, their ethics committee where they take study all these things, because he believes that the arbitration process has forever been flawed by this our case. Say, don't they flawed? Say, because if this kind of thing happens here, and it has happened even one time again, that the arbitration thing is flawed. We ruined arbitration for the judge. We ruined it for him. We ruined it. That's how bad the behavior of the Nigerians involved in this whole thing was, and their European masters. That is how bad it was. Not only should the Nigerians involved in this be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, the Europeans involved should also be prosecuted, to teach them not to be coming to our country to come and rape us anymore. These are the things that matter in this country. Right now, we still have that Malibu, what do you call them? Malala power plant too, where they do arbitration for Paris. Barrister Dele Ogun brought it up luckily and reminded us. Now with the former Minister of Petroleum, what be his name? What be his name? I can't remember his name. That was involved. What was that man's name? The Malibu, Abina Malala, what they call that project? In fact, they say what I did. Don't they argue swimming? Let me quickly refresh my memory.
Let's now move to the arm of the Nigerian state was compromised. Casually allowed this company to be awarded $6 billion US dollars for a contract that never got off the ground. And then it got to the point of rejecting
Mabila project. Sheni. Oh, Shani. What would I do without Shani? That's my guy. Mabila project. That's the one. Mabila project. There's also the Malibu one today. That one we don't pay. We don't pay them billions. They don't carry out. They don't share and go. The one now, the Mabila. Yes, they are doing the arbitration right now too. And I'm sure the same thing that happened here is happening in that case. Is happening in that case. Is happening in that case. The Mabila power piece, I'm sure it's happening. What happened in this arbitration is happening in the arbitration that is going on right now in France. Are these human beings or cockroaches? Are these human beings? What kind of soul do you have? Which kind of spirit you carry? Which kind of soul and spirit you get? What kind? What kind? Evil people, as in so evil. I mean, and I pity people that have to call you parents. And I pity them more if they actually do look up to you or try to be anything. I pity them even more. I pity them that they have you as their parents. People like you, all you fucking permanent secretaries, all you government bureaucrats, all you traitors of this country. I curse the day you are born. I curse whoever put us together. I curse the people that join all of us together. You people are wicked beyond reason. You are wicked beyond, I don't know, you are wicked beyond estimation. You are wicked, you are callous. You have no soul. Your soul is warped. You have the soul of a, I don't know, if no animal. I can't use any animal. You are the worst things on earth. There's no animal that we can use to. We cannot call any animal we call you is an insult to that animal. Any animal we try to relate you with is you are an insult to it. Like it will be an insult to that animal. I'm tired. We are not living anymore. We are just counting down the days till we die. This is not how to live. A nation should not have to live like this. Seriously, I can't understand. What do we have to look up to? What are we going? What are we looking up to as a nation? People are going to space. People are inventing things. People are building things. Nations are shooting into the next century in front of us. Look at what China is achieving. As evil as that Saudi king, prince, royal, whatever, what's his name, Bin Salem, whatever. That evil journalist chopper, journalist pisisa. Look at what he's doing in his country. Why can't we in Africa have one single government that is leading us like we are just moving and at least we are doing something, we are dedicating ourselves to something we will benefit us, that is a plan in our country. What did happen? Who will offend? What kind of people are these? Would they feel say the only reason we exist that to look the big car and the big houses that they have used our blood and bones to build and collect? Now, wow, that's all I have to say. This must change. Something has to give. Something has to give. Something has to give. This is too much. This is too much. It's too much. It's too much. Something has to give. People can't be doing this and be getting away with it non-stop in this country.